Yo, what's going on guys? Arekkz here, and welcome to Forza Horizon 4. This game was announced and revealed during Microsoft's Xbox press conference at E3 this year, and following that we had a chance to go hands-on with it and record some gameplay. Now, Forza Horizon 4, whilst obviously offering everything you've come to know and love about the series, also brings a range of new features to the table too. So I figured in this video I'd share some of the gameplay we recorded whilst also talking about 5 new features in Forza Horizon 4 that you should be excited about. So of course, if you do enjoy this and you're looking forward to this game, then a like would be super appreciated. Be sure to comment down below and let me know what you think, what you're most looking forward to, and if you have any other questions. Now, kicking things off at number 1, let's talk about seasons. If you've seen the trailer, then you know that this is one of the big selling points of number 4. It's something that will not only change up the way you drive and play the game, but also the way you explore and experience the world. The game features 4 dynamic seasons: summer, autumn, winter, and spring, and these will rotate as you play the game. When seasons change, so too will the map. The more drastic examples being things like winter, the roads will be covered in snow and this will drastically affect how your car handles, and the lake, a previously inaccessible area, somewhere you can't really drive for fear of sinking, will actually freeze over, suddenly unlocking a whole new part of the map you couldn't previously access. Spring might see huge meadows with tall grass that you can mow down, those sorts of things. They also confirm that barn finds are back, and one particular barn find will only be accessible during one season. So if I had to hazard a guess, I'd say that it'd be winter and you more than likely need to drive over the frozen lake to reach an otherwise inaccessible area. Additionally, changing seasons will result in new events being unlocked and new content being made available. But how do they change? Well, your exposure to seasons will depend heavily on your game progress. When you first start the game, you'll be introduced to them all very quickly, much like we were in the E3 demo. It'll give you a taster of each of the different seasons in a sort of introduction. Then when that's done, Horizon will begin in summer, like always. Then roughly every hour, you'll be seeing seasonal changes. This is something you'll experience within the first, say, 5 hours of the game, but then once you get past that, you'll be set onto the world clock. Essentially, you'll then be in sync with everyone in the world, and from that point on, seasons will typically rotate once a week. That's a real-time week. Of course, within a season, you'll still have different weather conditions, like summer showers, but once you get to that point in the game, seasons will be around much longer, and everyone in the world will be in sync. And then when they do change every week, this is where the new live team at Playground come in, because each time the season changes, they'll aim to add new things for you to do. So not only do seasons offer some really interesting gameplay changes, they also offer reasons to check back in on a weekly basis. Then moving on from there to number 2, we have Horizon Stories, aka the ability to get a job. There are small, bite-sized pieces of narrative based around gameplay that focus around businesses you can own in Forza Horizon 4. The team mentioned that this time around, as well as being in the Horizon Festival to compete, you might want to be there for some other purpose. Perhaps you want to live there too, and this is where stories come in. Whilst in the map, you'll be able to take on jobs as part of businesses and live out your daily life, if you will, and these jobs won't be boring things. We're talking about things like stunt drivers, car magazine hosts, maybe even a crazy taxi driver. In truth, we don't know all about them, but the first 2, stunt driver and car magazine host, were 2 they particularly called out. Perhaps we can essentially be a host of our very own Top Gear-like TV show, you never know. But essentially, this gives you things to do outside of your normal racing life. In addition to this, in at number 3, a much requested feature for quite some time now, but in Forza Horizon 4 you'll finally be able to own property. You've always had a garage to store your cars in, but now you can actually own property. According to the game menu, assuming this is accurate, then there appear to be 10 locations in total, and these can range from small houses in the Cotswolds to giant Edinburgh-like castles. Additionally, some of the properties also tie into the aforementioned Horizon Stories, the jobs. So some of them are likely business properties, but others will be cool places to hang out. Purchasing property will unlock new items and gameplay perks, among other things, so this is just another thing to add to the already growing list of things to do in the open world. And speaking of open world, number 4, we are now going to have bigger online lobbies this time around. The co-op mode from Forza Horizon 3 makes a return, only this time instead of 4-player co-op, we're moving up to 6 players, so if you want to experience the world and the Horizon events with friends, you can do so in a party of up to 6. But in addition to that, the overall lobby size for when you jump online has been increased to 72. Quite whether you'll be able to actually get 72 people in one place remains to be seen, but those are the listed stats for online now. 6-player co-op and 72-player lobbies. So for those of you that spend a good deal of time in multiplayer, that's going to be pretty sweet. And then finally, in number 5, we can finally create our own races. Forza Horizon 3 let you create bucket list challenges, which included mapping out routes for them, but when it came to actual race design, you were still limited. However, Forza Horizon 4 actually includes a genuine route creator. To quote an extract from a Playground interview, the game lets you design and share your own custom race routes anywhere in the open world. Within this, you'll supposedly have the ability to control the seasons and dynamic weather, meaning you can set your route across, say, that frozen lake in winter if you really wanted to. So while the global timer for seasons is of course shared, when you make your own races, the control is in your hands. We still have yet to see this in action, so quite how in-depth it is still remains a mystery, but knowing that it gives us more control than ever before is definitely a welcome addition. But that, my friends, is pretty much it. Those are 5 reasons to be excited for Forza Horizon 4. Again, let me know what you think in the comments down below, and thank you very much for watching. Take it easy, catch you next time, peace out.